English conversation examples and exercises. Education. Practical sentence. The importance of education. People can get more salary if they have higher education. One of the goals of the school is to teach students moral values, tolerance, and professional knowledge to help them find good jobs after graduation. Advantages of education give people knowledge and skills. People choose to pursue a college degree because we all know the difficulties for finding a good job. School teachers prepare children to be members of a society and learn how to prepare themselves before work. The benefits of studying abroad: you can experience new places and cultures, make friends from around the world. Many students want to attend a prestigious university to get a good degree. The teachers hired by the university are experts in their fields. Living abroad can broaden students' horizons. Overseas students are exposed to different cultures and customs. They become more independent.
Disadvantages of higher education. Many jobs don't require a college degree. In some jobs, practical working experience is more important than academic qualifications in Canada. For example, there is currently a shortage of plumbers and decorators. In many ways, not getting a college degree doesn't limit a person's work opportunities. Obtaining an MBA degree may involve a considerable financial commitment. Tuition fees for MBA program can cost a lot of money. University education can take up a lot of time. Homeschooling. Some families live in isolated areas with poor transport. They need remote online course education. Because of convenience, some families decide to educate their children at home. Some parents are not satisfied with local schools. One-on-one teaching can help children grow faster. Children are more comfortable when they are studying at home. Children who study at home lack social experience, making them more introverted and shy. Tuition fees for private tutoring classes are very expensive.
School education. Many disruptive students come from an unstable family background. Without parent support, schools can do very little. Schools need a clear rule which governing student punishment. Physical punishment is a way of controlling children using fear. Study abroad. Studying abroad can quickly improve your language skills. It's very inconvenient to be abroad compared to being in your own country. Considering that studying abroad will be very expensive.
Questions and answers. Did you enjoy studying at school?
I don't. I just like studying the subjects that I like, in my case, art and history. The subjects didn't bore me, and I could spend hours studying its content. The reason is because I'm curious about what these topics are about, so I can spend hours reading about them.
Did you enjoy studying at school?
Yes, I did. I enjoyed studying at school. When I was a high school student, I could read for hours about the school subjects. I enjoyed studying about technology, such as our solar system, galaxy, etc.
Where do you study?
I am not a student now, but I used to study at the University of Melbourne and graduated in 2018. It is a university in Melbourne, Australia.
Do you enjoy studying alone or with friends?
I am a sensitive person and easily disturbed by others, so I can concentrate on reading by myself. And it's easy to manage your own study time.
Do you enjoy studying alone or with friends?
I enjoy studying with others because I can discuss with others and understand my shortcomings.
Do you think that studying abroad would be better than studying in your own country?
I think that studying abroad is better than my country. The reason why I think is better, which is overseas universities provide educational flexibility. Whether you focus on double degrees, double majors, or even cross-faculty subjects, studying internationally often provides a wider range of courses, including research opportunities and skill-based training.
These days, more and more Taiwanese students are going to overseas to study. What are the reasons for this trend? Will it continue in the future?
This is a great question, and I think this trend will be continued. You know, going abroad can broaden your horizons and find a job with a higher salary after graduation. For this reason, I think this trend will be continued.
With the rise of e-books, do you think that paper books will eventually disappear?
No, I don't think so. I think that the paper books will never be disappeared. There are two reasons for supporting my viewpoint. Firstly, the older generation is used to reading paper books, therefore the market for paper books will not be disrupted so easily. Secondly, the e-books have the disadvantage of hurting one's eyes. For example, when reading e-books on your mobile phone or computer, there will be white light. Watching this light for a long time will irritate your eyes and leading to red, swollen, and watering eyes.
What kind of books do you like to study?
I like to read comic books, such as Marvel series. You know, reading these books made me forget about the stress that reality was putting on me. Therefore, reading these books is very relaxing for me.
What did you read recently which you want to share with everyone?
Well, I am currently reading Atomic Habits, and what I have read in that book is worth sharing. This book offers practical strategies and proven ideas that will help you create good habits, stop destructive behaviors, and improve your life with a simple, four-step process for making small changes that compound into large, positive results.
Short talk. Describe your favorite book. The answer should be included in the following points. What the book is about. Why you like it so much. What message the book gives.
In this case, I am going to talk about a series of comic books. The book's name are Amazing Spider-Man. The content of the book is about a young man named Peter Parker, who was bitten by a radioactive spider and later turned into Spider-Man to fight crime and saving the world. Because it is a comic, the content is relatively fantasy, but it deeply attracted me. I remember that when I was a college student, I often went to the library to borrow the series of books, and I watched it with fascination. The reason why I like this series of books is because the content in the book has rich knowledge. It was very relaxing when I read it. There is a famous saying in the book, "With great power comes great responsibility." This sentence has influenced me a lot. It helped me to know the importance of having greater responsibilities as you grow older.
Describe a subject you enjoyed. The answer should be included in the following points. What subject it was. How interesting it was. Why you enjoyed the subject.
Science was my favorite subject in my high school life. I have learned so many things from science books and started learning experiments and developing my future career. I learned a lot from my science teachers, and they were excellent tutors who always motivate me. Therefore, I chose science and technology-related subjects as my major in college. Learning about science is something that gives us essential knowledge about our future, how technology affects the world we live in, and that's why I am interested in it. When I was a college student, I did a thesis on small robots, and in that thesis, I learned how to use several software programs to perform robot movements, which I found it was intriguing. So I was full of enthusiasm for robots, which also helps me have a good experience in finding a job in the future.
Describe a person you know who speaks foreign language well. You should say who this person is, what language they know, what she use languages for, and explain why you think they learned it well.
Well, I would like to share about my high school English teacher. She influenced me a lot. She graduated from Cambridge University in England with Department of Applied Foreign Language degree. She can speak Spanish and English very well, because her accent is very fluent and very similar to the pronunciation of foreigners on TV show. I remembered that when I was 16 years old, I was not interested in learning English. She taught me a skill to learn English and shared her experience about how to learn English fast. When she was a college student, she listened to the local news and read magazine to improve English skill. She also watched videos with Chinese and English subtitles to practice her pronunciation frequently, and chats with foreigners when she has the opportunity. From the day I started to learn English because of her suggestion about learning English and encouraging me a lot. Now I have good English skill because of her, and I always appreciated it. I never will forget that time, and it's a good memory for me.